All right, in this activity, we're going to have the user input the lengths for side A, B, C, and D in this shape, and then we're going to find the area of the shape. Now, the formula we write will only work for this particular shape. If the shape is different, then we'd have to put in different code. All right. So on this one, we're looking for inputs. We're going to have 4 inputs. For each input, we need a variable. So I'm going to say A equals. Now, on this one, we have all integers, but if we've got it at a different size, if we had this shape, different size, then we could have decimals or fractions of a length. So I'm going to go ahead and use float. We're going to input. Then we want to tell the user what to input. So I just say enter length of A. Now I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to paste it 4 times. Then I need to change my variables on each of these. So we'll make that V. Capital V. C. Capital C. D. Capital D. All right, now first, I'm just going to find the area of the rectangle. To find the area of a rectangle, it's just length times width. So in our shape, it's going to be A times D. Whoops, don't want to capitalize. I'll say the rectangle equals A times D. Okay. Now I want to find the area of the triangle. And this is a little bit trickier because we're going to have to do a little subtraction here. To find the height of the triangle, we'd take D, which is the total height of the rectangle, and subtract B. So we'd have 11 minus 5 is 6. And then the same with the base of the triangle. We'd take that full length of 18 inches and subtract A, the 10 inches, which is part of the rectangle, and that would leave us with an 8-inch base. And then our equation for that is half the base times the height. So I'm going to say try equals, say, 0.5 times, I'll just space that out a little bit better. And say C minus A times D minus B. All right. So now we want to output the total area. So since it's an output, I'm going to say print. And I'll just say area equals, I'm going to put a space in there. All right, so now I want to add the rectangle plus the triangle. And remember, we always have to create a string. We have to make this a string so it'll print along with our text. So we start out with string. And I'll say rectangle plus my triangle. Okay, so let's run this. My A was 10 inches. My B was 5 inches. My C was 18 inches. And my D was 11 inches. Or feet, or, yeah, mine was 11 inches. Okay. So the area was 134.0, and I don't have units of measure in there, so I would probably want to put whoops. Let's say square inches. So if I run that again, it's going to be 10, 5, 18, and 11. Okay, so the area equals 134 square inches. And I think that's enough to help get you through this lesson.